So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is June the 9th. The time is now 11:37 a.m. guys. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now today's topic is going to be 10 things no one tells you about when you are working for yourself. I feel like it's very important for us to know as entrepreneurs what we are getting ourselves into when it comes to business, because it's a lot. It is a lot, guys. And I'm telling you, these are things that I've learned in my own personal experience so far on my journey of being an entrepreneur. But it's also things that, I've asked other entrepreneurs as well. And I've learned how they view things and how they got through those tough times that we all experience at some point in time in business. So, the first thing that no one tells you about when you are working for yourself, guys, is it's a lot of hard work. Like, I'm talking about, it's a lot of work. You got the marketing, you got email marketing, you got social media marketing, you got to make sure all your products are on point. You have to check all your inventory, then it's the pricing of the products that you're selling. Are your products something that people actually need and want? Or, is it going to be a waste of time? So it's a lot that you have to take in. So it's a lot of hard work. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, it's extremely possible, but you have to be ambitious and you have to be self-motivated sometimes, because sometimes all you have is yourself to motivate you to get back up and try it again. You cannot give up. Okay, now the second thing that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself is you have to have emergency money saved up. Let's suppose you are in the process of launching a new product. Before, let's say that you put like 2,000 or 3,000 bucks into this product, or even more than that. You have to have that equal amount of money saved up for rainy days or more. It's like when you moving into a new apartment. Let's say the rent is like 1,500. Before you move into that apartment, you want to at least have 6 months worth of rent, so that for sure if times get a little rough, boom, you got your emergency money to fall back on. So when you are starting a business, sometimes you could start a business with a little bit of money and actually grow, depending on the type of marketing, the type of the niche, the industry that you're in. But honestly speaking, guys, you have to have money saved up for them rainy days, because there's going to be times where your business might not be picking up right then and there, and you still need some type of money to fall back on, maybe to switch up certain things, or to get more inventory, or towards more email marketing, or just social media marketing and ads and stuff. So yes, it's very important for you to have a decent amount of money saved up, because there's going to be times where you need to fall back on that to survive. Now, the third thing that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself is, in the beginning, you will do 80% of the work, and sometimes you might not even get the 20% benefits that you're thinking that you might get. Like, there's going to be times, like I said before, where your business might be booming and everything is going extremely well, 2 thumbs up. But there's also going to be times where business is extremely slow, no one is buying products, it's completely dead like a desert. So it's like you got to find different ways on how to get your business out there, how to get your business known, and you just got to keep going. So like I said before, there's going to be times where you're going to work 80% of the time and only reap like 20% of the benefits. But that's in the beginning, because I'm a true believer. Like, how do you expect someone to shop at your website or, shop at your store if they don't know about it? So I always use that analogy, and it reminds me, okay, boom, we got to do this or we got to do that. So that is something that you will experience in business. Now, the fourth thing that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself is not all the money is for profit. Like, let's say you have a business that's booming and you making great money. Let's say you made like $1,000,000 in sales in the first year. Right? Just because you made $1 million in sales in the first year does not necessarily mean that entire million is just, oh, that's profit. No, you got money that you have to pay the employees, you have to pay yourself, then you have to pay for more inventory. So a lot of that money has to go back into the business if you want the business to continue to boom. So, I mean, you got to pay yourself, you got to pay the employees, you got to put money back into the business. Then you got taxes that, yeah, when you're an entrepreneur, yes, you get taxed as well too. So now you got taxes that you have to concern yourself with. Then you got to put some money away for rainy days. So that money is being split into this and that. Then you got to put money back into placing ads, which is back into the business. So just because you are booming with sales and you're making $1 million in a year, it doesn't mean that that whole million is going to go back in your pocket. No, out of that million, who knows? You might see 200,000, 300,000. But the point of the matter is you have to know how to equally, you got to know how to divide that money because you're going to need it for different reasons. So that's something else that no one tells you about when it comes to having your own business. Now, the fifth thing that no one tells you about when it comes to having your own business, guys, is there's going to be times where it feels overwhelming. You know, you like, I'm doing all this hard work. I'm not seeing any, benefits yet. There's going to be times where you might even say, why did I get into this? Or, you will start to question yourself. Well, was this really a smart idea? But to be honest with you, I feel like we all, as entrepreneurs, we all have that, we all have that moment where we doubt ourselves. And I think that's just a part of the business and being an entrepreneur. Now, the sixth thing that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself, guys, is, you will, and this is the truth, you will work more than 40 hours a week. You will work more than 40 hours a week. So if you decide that you want to quit your job and you want to put 110% in this, I'm not saying that's it depends on the person, but you are going to work late nights, early mornings, weekends. Forget about it. Everything will be about that business because that's building your empire. And it's very important that you guys understand this because people have the mindset, I could just quit my job. And now that I'm an entrepreneur, I'm only going to have to work 2 hours a day and I'm going to reap all the benefits. That does happen in some cases, but a lot of times that does not happen, which I just want you guys to prepare yourself that, like I said before, you're going to work more than 40 hours in a week. So if you have a job that you work in 8 hours, it's going to be like that and then some. And that's in the beginning because, like I said, you're putting 80% work and reaping like 20% of the benefits. And that's all in the beginning because you want to get your name out there as much as possible. Now, the seventh thing that no one tells you guys about working for yourself is that you will want to quit. Yes, you will want to quit. There's going to be times when you're going to feel like, you know what, I don't know why the hell I got into this. I should have just stuck with the working 9 to 5. But it's all for the greater good, though. It's all a part of building up that character from within. So yes, there's going to be times where you want to walk away from working for yourself and just say, you know what, I'm done. Not everyone is built for being an entrepreneur, but for the people that are motivated, have ambition, know for sure they can do it, have that willpower to make it happen no matter what, then you know what, maybe it is for you. It really all depends on the individual. So, like I said before, guys, you got to understand there's going to be times where you second guess yourself and you might want to quit. But it doesn't mean that you have to. But we all have those moments. Guess it's a part of life. Now, the eighth thing that no one tells you guys about working for yourself is you will doubt yourself from time to time. And that goes back to the seventh thing. You will want to quit. There's going to be times where you might be talking to other people that's not entrepreneurs that don't think like you. And the first thing they're going to say is, well, why would you want to do that? Why not go get a city job or, go get an MTA job, work for the Department of Education for the rest of your life? Why not do stuff like that? You have pensions, great benefits, this, and that. But that, you know what? Only great minds think alike. At the end of the day, there's times where you're going to talk to people and they're going to make you feel like what you're doing doesn't have any purpose, doesn't have any value because they can't see themselves doing it. So don't allow someone else's negativity to be brought upon you. Do not, even if you doubt yourself, because sometimes we be like, can we do this? Even if you doubt yourself, that's a character building moment. Just bounce right back. Remember why you have to make this happen. Remember why you have to do this. Because you want to change your life. You want to better yourself. And that's the reason why you decided to become an entrepreneur. So I feel like it's really important that you understand there's going to be times when you doubt yourself. But those times have not come to stay. They have come to pass, as Les Brown would say. Now, the ninth thing that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself is it's totally worth it. To me, it is totally worth it when you're able to get your own apartment, when you're able to take care of yourself better, when you're able to take care of your family better, when you're able to take trips around the world and don't have to worry about, going hungry, starving, or being broke ever again. When you are able to leave that 9-to-5 job that you know for sure is not for you, it is worth it in the end. When you are able to change people's lives for the better, including yourself, it's worth it. So yes, there's going to be times when you doubt yourself, when you might want to quit, when you feel overwhelmed, or you feel like you are working so hard and not reaping enough of the benefits. But that's okay. Because at least you're working to better yourself. You're not working for someone else to keep them at the top. Now you are working towards making yourself, building your own empire, making yourself better, becoming your greatest. And that's priceless. So like I said, number 9 is very important for you guys to remember. It is totally worth it. And number 10 that no one tells you about when it comes to working for yourself is that you gotta keep going. Even if you don't see things working out immediately, you have to know in your heart that things are going to work themselves out some way, somehow. You got to become creative. Be adventurous with the business that you are doing. Be creative and try new things, and don't be afraid to fail your way to success, because that is all a part of the process. There are big businesses, billion-dollar businesses out here right now that have been bankrupt more than one time. So when I say it's all a part of the learning process, if they have not fell flat on their face a couple times, they wouldn't be where they are right now. But you know why they're there? Because they tried different techniques. They became creative. They never quit. They kept going, even when things were horribly wrong. But when you know why you're doing something, it's going to get you back up, and it's going to get you moving forward one way or another. So at the end of the day, guys, I hope that everything we mentioned today helps you guys to open your eyes to the reality of the business side of being an entrepreneur. It's not always about having millions of dollars and Lamborghinis and taking trips around the world. There's going to be times before you get to all of that where when you're walking up that ladder, it's going to be difficult sometimes. And that is just a part of business. The problem is people take it personal and people quit. They say, you know what, I'm tired. But the last thing you want to do is quit on your dream and look back 10 years from now and say, I wish I had kept going. That's the scary part. So like I said, keep going, because it's totally worth it in the end, especially when things really start to pick up and things get better and you're able to say, wow, I can actually leave my job now. You have to think about those moments when you doubt yourself and you want to quit, because that's what's going to get you back up to keep on moving forward. But like I always say, guys, if you love this video, give it a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.